Can you smell it, Vivian?
Smell what?
Love, Vivian, love. With Valentine's Day coming up, love is in the air.
Welcome to another episode of Ground Zero, our weekly roundup of the latest and hottest posts on citizen journalism website STOMP. I'm Vivian.
And I'm Sean. In this clip, we present you the sweetest love stories we've seen online.
Aww. STOMP's Valentine's Day Love Story Contest is back, and many of you have already sent in your love story to compete for cash prizes and a Valentine's Day getaway.
The competition's only been running for 10 days, but already over 70 stories have been submitted.
Wow.
You know, Vivian, I've been reading some of these stories and I think it's going to be a tough fight for the top 3.
Indeed. The stories range from how the couples rose against adversity in the name of love
to romantic gestures and unlikely pairings.
Definitely. One of the stories which caught my attention was that of the Filipina working here who fell in love with Ken, a man with a hearing disability. She even learned sign language within a week to communicate with him.
The couple met on an online dating website and on their first date had to communicate through text messages on their mobile phones.
They eventually got married at Sentosa, where they first got to know each other, and she surprised him with a song in sign language.
How sweet, yeah?
Yes.
Conquering difficulties together can bring a couple much closer. Like our other story, except in this one, the guy's challenge came in the form of other guys.
Ooh.
Many other guys, in fact.
That sounds exciting. Stomper Ryan, like many of the other guys in his poly orientation camp, had his eye on Charlotte. His friends dared him to approach her and get her number, and he did, much to everyone's astonishment.
5 years later, they're happily married and known as the cool daddy and hot mama to a 6-month-old baby girl.
Here's another story of love conquering all.
Leanne took a chance with Jason, a divorcee 15 years older than her.
Apparently, Jason was quite the Casanova and was constantly surrounded by females, but Leanne was more concerned about whether her mother would be able to accept the relationship.
According to Leanne, Jason didn't hide his past and promised to remain true to Leanne. Her mom approved the relationship and they eventually got married.
Aw, it warms my heart to read all of these stories with their happy endings. Well, we end this roundup of Stomp's Valentine's Day love stories with a story of a couple who have never gone on dates.
Razin got to know his girlfriend while working as a delivery guy at McDonald's. He would send her to school and pick her up from work.
However, things started to go wrong when her parents and friends found out about their relationship. They didn't approve of the young couple's relationship, but like Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, they still continued to see each other secretly.
All these love stories make me want to fall in love all over again.
And how many times before you settle down, mister?
Still waiting for my fairy tale princess, my dear.
And for those of you out there who have your fairy tale romances that you'd like to share, send in your love story to Stomp and you might be spending Valentine's Day at M Hotel with a romantic dinner for 2.
Speaking of dinner, in the next clip, it's all about rabbits and how some restaurants are offering rabbit meat to usher in the year of the rabbit.
Stay tuned.